Good morning, everyone. I have my beautiful mess behind me, my beautiful vintage wedding gown that I have listed, along with some other stuff. I think there's a gunny sacks, vintage gunny sacks, and another vintage satin shirt. Just super awesome stuff in there. So, and the Facebook. That's all my beautiful mess behind me. I usually remember to close the closet, but today I didn't. So now you get to see all the stuff. I've got like right up here where my fingers are touching. That's like a mid-century modern ceramic pitcher, super cool with a little lid on it. Or pitcher, or I guess it could be a teapot. Not a tea kettle, but a teapot. Anyways, good morning, Valerie. I heard you talking about Texas this morning, but I missed most of it because I had gone downstairs to say goodbye to my husband before he left for work. And when I came back up, you were talking about Texas and how you're putting things into motion. So I missed it, but hashtag goals. So today I was just I didn't really have a subject. Nobody's giving me ideas on Facebook or on YouTube. If you have any ideas about what you want me to talk about, if you're struggling with something and you want me to babble on about it or give you some ideas or actual advice, let me know. What is this? Like, I'm going to grow out my bangs, but until they do, they just try to do this separate little thing. Yeah, I knew you guys would be so concerned about my bangs. So how do you do the law of attraction? Number one, you are doing the law of attraction all the flipping time. Yep, just a lot of trying to figure out the better way to do the move. Cool. So the better way to do the move is to just keep picturing yourself in Texas in the perfect house with the perfect outlet, 5 minutes down the road. You will be there before you know it. It will be here before I know it. Yeah, and you'll be there before you know it. Like, if you just keep putting out there that it's just going to happen in the perfect situation and stop pushing so hard to get there and just enjoy where you're at and enjoy your house and your dogs and your business and know that the whole Texas thing is in the works and it's happening and the universe is going to just make it happen better than you could ever expect it to happen. And then you're just going to be like in the midst of moving and go, oh my gosh, that was so awesome. And I know that sounds so simple, but it really is that simple. So again, the law of attraction is always happening. And this is a good example. I hope you don't mind if I use you as an example, Valerie. This is a good example. Valerie wants to move to Texas, and she's in Kansas, I believe. God, I'm so bad with, I'm usually bad with names, but lately I've been bad with where people are at. So we're going to say Kansas, and she can correct me. Yes, Kansas. Okay. So she's in Kansas right now. She is a widower and she's a reseller, and that's her business and that's what she likes to do and that's what she wants to continue to do. But she lives in a little tiny town. The closest major thrift stores are like an hour and a half away or so, maybe more. And so she wants to move to Texas to have better weather and to be close to a friend of hers and to be kind of in between her two kids that live on the West Coast and the East Coast and all the grandkids that come with that. And she wants to do it as soon as possible, but she's also a logical thinker. So she's like putting these plans into action, and some of these plans have fallen through over the years that she wanted to move. So how do you use the law of attraction in that situation to make it happen faster and better and easier? You put it out there. You put it out there as if it already happened. You think about like the perfect situation, the perfect house, the perfect thrift store, like I was just saying, the perfect situation, the perfect grocery stores, the perfect friends that you meet. And then you do your best to enjoy where you're at. And when you start doing that and you start to really enjoy where you're at and look at where you're going and be grateful for what you have and grateful for what's coming, things come so fast. So that's what I would suggest you do, because I know you are thinking about it constantly. I know that you're getting frustrated with it constantly. I know you're planning on it constantly. And when you are pushing, a good analogy for that is putting a boat in a river and then rowing upstream, because you think Texas is upstream, and if you can just row hard enough, you're going to get there. But the truth is, Texas is downstream. And if you just grab those oars and put them in the boat and flow through, yeah, you're going to hit rapids. Your boat might tip over a couple times, but you're going to get there, and it's going to be so much easier and so much less work and struggle. So that is just a good example of how to use the law of attraction to your advantage, because we're all using it all the time. It just happens. You don't even have to use it. It just happens. It's like the law of gravity. If you jump off your roof, you're going to land on the ground. And most of the time, that's not going to be good. If you talk about negative stuff in your life and you complain and you blame other people and you are always looking at the negative, you are going to get that back. It's the law. If you put it out there and you're excited about it and you talk about it and you're not talking about how you're going to do it and you don't know how you're going to do it and how you're going to make it happen. No, I'm moving to Texas. It's so awesome. I just know the perfect place is going to be there in the perfect town that I want to go to. It's going to be great. I can't wait. That's how you talk to people about it. That's how you put it out there. That's how you start playing it in your mind. When you start, good morning, Teresa. She's on messages. She's not hearing me. She just texted me and I'm like, good morning, but she's not watching me. So never mind. What was I saying? When you repeat things, repeat, you make them into truth. So if you're constantly talking about what a struggle it is to get to Texas, it's going to be a struggle to get to Texas. If you're constantly talking about, I don't know how I'm ever going to get to Texas, and I know that you're not doing that, but I'm just putting that out there. Like, that's rowing upstream. Oh, if I could just row hard enough, I can get to Texas. When you can really just let go and go downstream, and Texas will be there. And in that letting go in real life, what that is just enjoying where you're at, enjoying the people that you're around, enjoying your in-laws for the rest of the time that you're there with them, enjoying your house that you are getting for a really good deal right now, enjoying your puppies, enjoying your job, enjoying those dollar days at the bag sales at the thrift stores and going to the bins, enjoying all of that, just making it as enjoyable as possible. And then that Texas is just going to come rushing in. So that is my, Kenneth Green is watching. That is my advice. So when you want something, when you want to put the law of attraction into action for yourself, to your advantage, you just have to put out there what you want and then enjoy where you are. Oh, now Madison's saying good morning. Jeez, it's a good morning to say good morning to everybody. So you put out there what you want and then you enjoy the heck out of where you are. You be grateful for everything that comes. Stop and think about it today. What have I attracted? And if you're like, I don't know what I've attracted. Well, I don't know what I've manifested. Everything in your life you've manifested and attracted. Everything good in your life you've manifested and attracted. Everything bad in your life you've manifested and attracted. I know you are, Valerie. You are so thankful for everything you have. I totally, totally am with you on that. So when you think about like, well, how am I going to attract that perfect spouse, or how am I going to attract the move, or how am I going to attract the perfect business or the better bank account? You have to enjoy the one you have now. Enjoy the house you have now. Enjoy the town you have now. Enjoy the bank account you have now. Be great. You know, if you want to talk about money, watch yesterday's video, because I talked all about different ways to attract money and to change your mindset about money. So, and money is a huge thing. A lot of people are like, oh, you know, all this law of attraction stuff, everybody talks about money. You know, that, you know, there's more to life than money. There totally is. But our society and our physical world revolves around money. And the more money you have, the more freedom you have. When you have tons of money, you can pay somebody to clean your house. You could pay somebody to drive you around. You could pay somebody to fly a plane across the country or across the world for you. That is such freedom and amazingness if that's what you want to do. If you have lots of money, you can help lots of people if that's what you want to do. If you want to start a charity, or, you know, start doing fostering animals, or starting a rescue of some sort, like, money takes care of all of that. So money is a good thing. Yeah, things will fall into place. Things will fall into place. So again, with the everything happens better than expected, that is my mantra every time I start fretting about things. When I start like stressing about, oh, where's that money going to come from? Or how am I going to make time for that? I just go, nope, stop. Everything's going to happen better than expected. And then I let it go, and then it comes around and happens better than expected. I mean, I even did that with my dog. We just put Jazzy down 2 weeks ago, which was, I'm not saying that it was a good day or anything. It was a good day because it was actually Scott's birthday. But I had asked for, I knew she was going. We were struggling for months with her. And she wasn't suffering. She just wasn't eating well, but she was still just happy and wagging her tail and talking and loving. And she was still, you know, all her bodily functions were going great. She just had no appetite. So we had her on medicine for that. But it was getting towards the end, and she had lost a ton of weight. She'd gone from 73 pounds down to 45 pounds, which is a lot. She was just literally a walking skeleton. And I was just like, just let me know when it's time and let it be better than expected. And it just was. Like, the way that the veterinary clinic handled it, you know, she got to go for one last ride in the car and she was excited about it. You know, she didn't get cookies because she wasn't feeling well, but Scott gave her a piece of pepperoni stick and she ate it. That was like the only thing she'd eaten in like a day. And it just like, even something as sad as that can go better than expected. So you just have to put it out there. It's going to go better than expected. And when you put that out there, you can put it out there for anything, and it leaves it wide open to go better than expected. You don't have to think about how it's going to happen. You don't have to think about when it's going to happen. You just know it's going to go better than expected. And it's just a great mantra. And I use it all the time. And it just makes life so much better and easier and happier. So with that, I'm gonna go. I gotta go get Marley up because he is getting his wisdom teeth pulled. Excuse me, which sounds absolutely horrific, but they're little tiny wisdom teeth. The dentist is doing it. He's taking some anti-anxiety medication because he gets kind of crazy, you know, not crazy, but freaked out about the dentist. And then he's got some good pain pills, and we're going to go get him some pudding and yogurt and applesauce so he can gum everything. And yeah, so I got to go do that. You guys have a great day. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up. That helps my algorithm in YouTube. If you're on Facebook, thanks for watching. And happy Tuesday. Go eat some tacos today. I'm probably going to make tacos tonight. So bye.